you explain to me what it was like the day you finally got busted?
I'd met a woman, fallen in love, and she talked me out of the importation, and I thought I'd got away with it. I was naive to the statute of limitations, whereby the cops don't need to catch you with drugs. All it takes is someone from your past within a 7-year period to tell them they've done a transaction with you. So 10 witness statements were given to the police. I've enrolled in college. I'm studying Spanish. I'm trading the stock market online. Wake up early for the stock market open, and all of a sudden, bang, 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 bang on the door. Tempe police, we've got a warrant. So I jump up, look out the peephole, it's blacked out. I'm wondering, all right, are these people pretending to be the police, found out where I live, just trying to rob me, or are they really the cops? So I run to the front window, peep out, and the whole building is surrounded. Police marksmen, police vehicles, more cops come stomping up the stairs. Girlfriend's in the bedroom. I go through. We're like, all right, we better let them in. So we get halfway through the living room, then just boom. Door just flies off the hinges. Hands above your heads. Get on the ground now. Don't move. So there was a detective that I've called Detective Reed in my book Party Time. And he just hoists me up by the cuffs. And he's like, English Shaun, you're a big name from the rave scene. I know this raid is going to justify the charges. You know, we've been after you for years. Basically, gotcha, you know. So I'm still in this naive state of mind thinking, all right, yeah, raid my house. Here's the combo for the safe. There isn't any drugs in here. Thinking they find no drugs, they got to release me. But once we got to after we went through the Tempe jail process, we went over to the county jail, to Sheriff Joe Arpaio's notorious jail system. And the intake was called a horseshoe formation of cells that you go through. You're in there for days. Subterranean, you don't know if it's day or night, other than the heat rising and falling against the walls. During the going through the horseshoe, you get your paperwork, so you go to a little counter, there's a woman behind it, and she gave me my charges, and she gave me my bail bond, and that was $750,000 cash only on one charge alone, which was conspiracy, which I didn't understand at the time.
How old were you?
I think I was about 32, 33.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. So in the horseshoe, me and my co-defendants are all nonplussed about what they're actually going to charge us for and what evidence they've got. You see a judge and you plead your case, and he was having none of it with us. And then at the end of the horseshoe, you get your classification, and they send you to a cell in a county jail. So most of the co-defendants were assigned to minimum security. And in the beginning, me and Wildman were assigned to medium security. So there's quite a few ended up in medium security. But I was housed separately from them because of the nature of the case. They didn't want me being around my co-defendants, influencing them and stuff like that. So by the time I get to Towers Jail, I know nobody in there. And the Aryan Brotherhood skinhead guys are just running wild. And they come up to me right away, and they're like, hey, we want a word with you. Get in that cell over there. You can't say no to these guys, or they're just going to smash your head into the wall. So I go in the cell. They close the door behind me. Biggest one gets in my face. What are your charges? What are your charges? Charges are on a printout from the jail. It's all legal terminology. Like I said, I'm new to this game, and I don't understand what it means. So I give the crappiest answer in the world. I don't know what my charges mean. They did not like that one bit. Now they come against the wall like, what do you mean you don't know what your charges mean? Are you a chomo? Are you a chomo? I don't even know what chomo is.
Right.
So in the end, because National Geographic did a documentary about my story on Locked Up Abroad, Raving Arizona. But what they didn't show was, in the end, in that scene, I pulled out my charge sheet. They want to see your paperwork. They saw I was in for drugs. That's acceptable. Nearly everyone is in prison is drug related. They saw my bail bond was $750,000 cash only. They loved that. Whoa. They were like, God damn, who'd you kill? You guys the mafia or what? And I'm like, no, just raves, ecstasy, blah, blah, blah. You know, you shouldn't really talk about your case when you go into jail. I give that out on prison survival advice videos now, but I had no clue on day one. And I was fearing for my life that these guys were going to attack me.